Hello. I still haven't finished my biochem PPT. I'll finish that. How was the exam? It was good. It was good. It wasn't like it was good only actually. Nothing. It wasn't like great, but it wasn't like bad also. It was good. Like good only. Like there were two exams. Hi, Abhay. Good evening. Please give some tips on waves. What are you eating? Chapati bhaji and koshimbir. Mm. Hi, Adi. So let's start. We'll take a break. Honestly, I'm on such lack of sleep, but I don't know how I'm so fresh. Yesterday I slept like barely anything. Exam was good, Shreyas. Like not like really good, but like good. 8:30 we'll take a break. Yeah. Chal, let's start. There's so much to do. Let's start. Okay. So I have to make a biochem PPT. Basically only that. And something else also I planned for today. So I'm deciding. No, no. Not really. Hi Arsh. Tomorrow is my AJYR mock test. Wish me luck. All the best. Hi, Janvi. Steel bottle. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Ria, for reminding. I will get a steel bottle. Let's say how is everything going? 26 aspirants must be a bit worried, no? Generally. 25, sorry. Steel bottle. Hi, Aditya. Which coaching? CCPT. Actually, I should just put it in my description. Busy studying for the last 2 hours. Last two board exams. Wow. All the best, Janvi. Preparation is going great. That's good then. And good, good. Tomorrow's FTS. Worried a bit. It's okay. You will do well. Don't worry. How has MBBS been? I'm really enjoying actually. I like. First 3 months were not great. Honestly, they were bad. First 3 months, like I was not studying, and I was feeling guilty that I'm not studying. So then I wasn't even enjoying. I wasn't even studying. Now I'm doing both. So I'm enjoying, and like I'm majorly studying. But then when you're studying, you also at the back of your mind, you know that you don't have to feel guilty. So then it makes me happy that I'm. Are you gonna give USMLE or PLAB or AMC? No, no, no way. I don't. I meant for enjoyment. What did you find, man? I like to play table tennis. Today only, I was going to play, but then it was my friend's birthday, so we just cut a cake. We were chilling for like almost 1.5 hour, just talking. So we chill ऐसे कुछ नहीं. Hmm. अभी I like going swimming. Miss my basic years the most. Clinicals में तो क्या क्या होता था. Oh, oh, your which year are you on? Hi, Anaya. My test was good. It was good. It was a Viva. We had soft parts Viva for abdomen thorax, which went. Honestly, I had studied so well for it, but then Sir asked like very complicated questions. Though I had studied everything very thoroughly, I'd revised it like 3, 4 times. But then somehow he asked me some very random stuff. So then it should have gone well, but it didn't go well. But my osteology went really well. So I said very good. So that is. So overall, it went well only. कुछ ऐसे कुछ नहीं. And they give marks. And that department is very nice. They give marks. I'm currently finally. Oh wow! All the best. Thank you, Ria. I'm currently in final year. Wow. So then need PG prep must be going. I think you should write in your description that you take enough sleep. Played over. And finally about your coaching. True, true. Very true. Tips on improving. I'm Manoj. Chal, I think we should start. I'm in a very, I say, jolly mood, but I don't know why. There's a lot of stuff to do. I have a biochem seminar tomorrow. Today, I'll show you all. Stream till 9. I'll show you. I'll literally show you. I compiled a list of things, list of submissions that we have in the next 10 days, just in the next 10 days. And there are 15 things. I'm sending it in the chat because, like, why not? I'll literally show you how much there is. It's so funny. There's so much. But it's fine. It's like, I enjoy, like, when there are more things to do, I do everything better. When there are less things to do, then I think that I have too much time and then I don't do anything properly. Oh god, they're saying there are too many words, so I can't even put it. Wait, I'll show you. How do I show it? It's on my. Okay, I will airdrop. Can't airdrop a okay, I'll show this and we'll start. There's so many things. I'll take it on my iPad. Wait. Hmm. Now this table tennis event is coming up in my college, so I want to take part in that. Though the seniors are way better than me, but I mean, it's fun to just chill around and yeah, I'll show you here. It I'll my hands. Okay, yeah, I'll wash my hands. Literally, see this. Biochem PPT, which is for tomorrow. Then we have to do a semen analysis practical, uska we have to submit. Then PSM journal. Then an ATKA ECN logbook. Then foundation course logbook, which I was supposed to do during foundation course, but I did not because the first 3 months were really not that ideal. Then biochem EC, physio GFR, cranial skill certification, protein. It just goes on. Okay, I put haircut also. Like I wanted, but all this basically. This is just for the next 10 days. It's the pressure that makes you do all the things. Like the thing. Yeah, I agree. Okay, chal, let's start. We'll take a break at 8:30. I'll be studying biochem. So should I keep my audio on? I can keep it on because, like I'll be reading loudly. So anyways, I'll keep it on. Now usually everyone says to keep it on. So where am I? Okay, ma'am told me to study from Chatterjee Rana Shinde for my seminar. So I will do that. I downloaded Chatterjee Rana Shinde. Yes. I did not think I would be using this book, but it's good for liver function test also, is what I remember. Academics, KEM, biochem. Let's go. पश्यतं शततां हस्तं तद्भक्तिरेवं ह्रीकृते हेतु. Focus, let's go. The phenyl hydantoin amino acid liberated is identified by the high performance liquid chromatography. So high performance liquid chromatography is for phenyl hydantoin. Phenyl hydantoin. What is this? Phenyl hydantoin amino acid is liberated by high performance HPLC. High performance liquid chromatography is phenyl hydantoin amino acid. Phenyl thiohydantoin amino acid is liberated by identifying with the help of HPLC, high performance liquid chromatography. Phenyl phenethiohydantoin amino acid. Phenethiohydantoin amino acid. Fine. Phenethiohydantoin amino acid HPLC. Now, coming to chromatography, the particles of a pure protein emerge out of the chromatography column as one single. So this is purity of proteins. The purity or homogeneity of proteins can be detected by this method, by chromatography. Purity or homogeneity of proteins. Mm, the particles of a pure protein emerge out of the chromatography column as a single peak of eluent. So they emerge out as a single peak of eluent. One peak of eluent. I think I'll make notes so I can effectively give answers during any viva. Oh God, this is over. Chromatography. Phenyl thiohydantoin amino acid. Phenyl thiohydantoin. Thiohydantoin amino acid is high performance liquid chromatography HPLC. Fine. Then next we have homogeneity or purity of proteins. Emerge out as one single peak of effluent, one single peak of eluent, one single peak of eluent. That is called homogeneity or purity of the proteins. Take next. CK isoenzymes are separated by ion exchange chromatography. CK isoenzymes are separated by ion exchange chromatography. Ion exchange chromatography is for CK isoenzymes. CK isoenzymes is by ion what ion charge chromatography. Charge ion exchange. Hmm. Antithyroid peroxidase. Antithyroid peroxidase antibody. Antithyroid peroxidase antibody purified by affinity chromatography. Affinity chromatography is used to purify antithyroid peroxidase antibody. ठीक है. Oh damn, इधर अच्छा दिया है. Nice. So chromatography में let's go. So Chatterjee Rana Shindu. Record dates back to 1903 by Russian botanist Twest. So chromatography was discovered by Twest. He separated plant pigments in 1903. Twest, and he used to separate colored compounds from the mixture. Earlier, the earliest methods of isolation and purification of compounds with mixtures are empirical, slow, and laborious. Mm, with the advance in separation process over there, the term come to be known as the technique used to separate various classes of compounds from mixtures and their identification and characterization. The technology encompasses a wide range of variants depending upon the specific requirements of the experiment. There is no single procedure or set of procedures by which any molecule can be isolated. Okay. High degree of purification. Increase the purity of ridding it of any inactive or unwanted materials and maximizing the yield. So three things: increasing the purity, ridding it of inactive or unwanted materials, and maximizing the yield. So three things basically. Fine. Has developed tremendous. Okay. Now principle. What is the principle of chromatography? Based on the principle of partition of the solute between the two phases or solvents. Principle of partition of the between two phases, since the solution mixture between solubility partition. Correct. Partition chromatography. Partition chromatography. Fine. Okay, faster, faster. Come on, go, go, go. Chromatic integration is principle of partition of solutes, but partition of solute between two phases. Since the solutes in the mixture will have two different solubility, solutes in the mixture will have different solubility or partition coefficients between the two solvents or phases. Multiple partitioning processes will result in the separation from each other. A number of chromatography procedures these have rely on the adsorption of mixture on a solid support or phase followed by differential elution. A lot of the procedures will rely on the adsorption of materials on a solid support followed by the so a lot of it will rely on the adsorption. It depends on the partition coefficient, partition between the two phases. Second, okay, the mixture followed by differential illusion. Invariably, the two phases are involved. The stationary phase usually coated on an inert solid support, and the mobile phase, which is a liquid mixture of liquids or a gas. Okay. So basically, it's the partition of solute between two solvents or phases based on solubility or partition coefficient. So it relies on the adsorption of the mixture on the solid support followed by differential elution. Two phases, types of chromatography, levels of solid support, stationary phase, and the mobile phase. The chromatography can be further classified into the following types. The general principle of working is presented in figure 48.2a paper chromatography. The mixture of this is my topic, so I better do this properly. Paper chromatography. Okay. Coming to paper chromatography, paper in paper chromatography, the mixture of amino acids, sugars, or some drugs can be on chemicals. Amino acids, sugars, and some drugs. Amino acids, sugars, drugs can be separated by this type of chromatography. Stationary phase in paper chromatography is the aqueous phase. Stationary phase is the aqueous phase. What is stationary? The aqueous phase that is absorbed on the stationary phase absorbed on the surface of Whatman number 1 or Whatman number 3 filter paper. A mixture of organic and inorganic solvents known as the solvent system is allowed to rise up the capillary action ascending chromatography or move down by the capillary action on the paper, that's called descending chromatography. The migrated spots are visualized by specific coloring reagents. Since the speed of the migration of different compounds would vary according to the solvent in different organic solvents, the total distance covered by the individual spot led to the distance moved by the RF relative flow or the what is it? Relation relation of fronts. ठीक है. The mixture of amino acids or sugars in the stationary phase. ठीक है. Amino acids or sugars. So it's used to separate amino acids and sugars. Stationary phase is the aqueous phase. What is stationary phase? It's the aqueous phase. And absorbed on the Whatman paper 1 or paper 3. A mixture of inorganic and organic solvents known as solvent system is allowed to rise up the capillary system that is called ascending chromatography. They can be paper. There are two types. It can be either ascending or descending. Ascending may basically you're making it rise up, or this descending. And these spots are visualized by it's easy. Ratio of fronts, I think. Ratio of fronts, huh? RF, my god, RF has so many names. Relative flow, retardation factor. So RF is relative flow, ratio of fronts. retardation factor और एक कुछ तो था relative factor. In clinical laboratories, paper chromatography is employed for diagnosis of amino acidureas. Oh. Paper chromatography is used for amino acidureas like phenylketonuria and alkaptonuria. So paper is used for diagnosis of paper chromatography is used for the diagnosis of amino acidureas like phenylketonuria and alkaptonuria. Phenylketonuria and alkaptonuria. Phenylketonuria, alkaptonuria. ठीक है, चल fast fast. I feel my efficiency can be better. One you can do it. Go faster, go faster. Paper is diagnosis of amino acidureas like phenylketonuria and alkaptonuria. Phenylketonuria, alkaptonuria are used for paper. Paper chromatography is used for the diagnosis of phenylketonuria and amino acidureas like alkaptonuria. Thin layer chromatography. This is all about paper chromatography. Coming to TLC. TLC, different grades of. So this was paper chromatography where you just put the aqueous phase, which is liquid phase, in on the sort of Whatman filter paper 1 or 3. Different grades of silica gel are uniformly layered on glass plates, which are then activated at high temperature. The Whatman paper 3. Damn, this is nice. There's so much detail में इसका ठीक है. Then I have to read ma'am's notes. So what my let's put my goals in chat. So target will be to finish from Chatterjee, Rana, Shinde, ma'am notes. Make PPT is fine, that's secondary. Learning is more important. Watch a video on chromatography and revise, of course. No point if you do not revise. Revise notes. So revising notes from Vasudevan and revising notes from Vasudevan and अपना journal. बस हो गया. I don't think I need to read more books. ज़्यादा भी नहीं करना है इसको. There's lots to do. Okay, but ठीक है. Treat it like. Now coming to thin layer chromatography. Thin layer, different grades of silica gel are uniformly layered on glass plates rather than activated at high temperatures. Silica gel is put on glass plates. That is called thin layer of chromatography. I think 0.2 mm. Silica gel placed on the glass plates and then activated at high temperature. At high temperature, the sample of lipids, amino acid drugs are be dissolved on partition. Lipid amino acid drug dyes. Partition between water bound on the partition between water bound sulfuric acid is for lipids and ninhydrin is for amino acid. Ninhydrin is for amino acids and sulfuric acid is for lipids. Sulfuric acid for lipids and ninhydrin for amino acids. Now coming to gel filtration. So there's something called as gel filtration. Gel filtration is the number of gels, that is Cephadx. Oh, dextrins. Cephadx when hydrated act as molecular sieves. ठीक है. So Cephadex. So hydrated Cephadex will act as a molecular sieve. The pores on the surface. So gel is also called exclusion chromatography because the large molecules are left outside and they're excluded, and the small molecules are allowed to pass through the gel. That is called Cephadex hydrated. Mixture molecule may be separated from its components due to differential retention in the gel packed column. Mixture may be separated from its components due to differential retention. Cephadex G25, G50, G250 depending upon the pore size. It's suitable for different sets of molecules. Okay, so it's depending on the pore size and it's suitable for different sets of molecules. The technique is most popular in research laboratories because a large volume of sample can be applied and fractions of relatively pure. Large volume and more precise. So gel filtration is also called exclusion chromatography. Why? Because the small molecules are penetrating deeper and the large molecules are being excluded. And there is G25, G50, and G250, and they're used in research labs because they have a large volume and they're more precise. Now coming to ion exchange chromatography. Ion exchange chromatography should have started earlier, but it's okay. We have tomorrow also 4:30 am. Okay. We can do it. 4:30 am. So coming to ion exchange chromatography, net charge on the surface of any molecule depends on the pH. Page 26. Net charge depends on the pH. Range of negatively charged cation exchange as well as positively charged anion exchange resins are. Cation exchange and anion exchange resins are available. Most of the resins are derivatives of polymeric cellulose. Uh, so resins. So the bound uh, that eluted out by a better resolution achieved by using. For a better resolution, we can use pH gradient buffer. pH gradient buffer is used for better resolution. Better resolution के लिए we use a pH gradient buffer. Okay. I should just make notes of everything. That makes life so much. I miss making notes. I haven't made notes in years. Principal, objectives, paper chromatography. Fine. Better is now coming to affinity chromatography. Affinity chromatography is based on what is that I forgot. CM cellulose, correct. So affinity मध्ये basically antigen antibody वर antigen antibody ला एकत्र करायचं ठीक आहे antigen antibody ला एकत्र करायचं तर affinity ना gas liquid chromatography GLC gas liquid chromatography is GLC used to separate a mixture of compounds that are volatile. So gas liquid is basically for volatile components. Anything that is volatile is done by gas liquid chromatography. Gas liquid. The components are similar separated on the basis of partition between the gaseous mobile phase and liquid. So you have a gas mobile phase and a liquid stationary phase. Since the gas uses inert gas is used. Nitrogen, helium, or argon. Nitrogen, helium, or argon, that is an inert gas is used. There was also called a carrier gas. So in the gas chromatography or the gas liquid chromatography, we have an inert gas which is a carrier gas, and the column consists of non-volatile liquid coated on diatomaceous earth. So you use diatomaceous earth, a porous polymer. So glass beads or diatomaceous earth or porous polymers are used. Glass beads, diatomaceous earths, or porous polymer. The stationary liquid phase is called non-selective. Stationary liquid phase is called non-selective when the separation is primarily based on the volatility of components. The selective liquid phases may be used to separate polar compounds. So the selective liquid phase will separate polar compounds. Non-selective uh, when based on volatility. So when the components are volatile, that's when it's called non-selective gas liquid chromatography. But it's called selective. The liquid phase will be called selective when there is polar components being separated. Selective for polar components and non-selective for when we're checking the volatility of the components. The sample is injected through a septum in the form of a gas, or the injection port is maintained at a temperature higher than the boiling point of the component. The sample is injected through a septum in the form of a gas. Sample paper is prepped through the column partially as a gas and partly dissolved. So it's partially swept away in the as a gas and partially dissolved in the liquid phase. Partially as a gas and partially dissolved as a liquid phase. Faster. Come on. Chatterjee Rana Shinde. The combination of high boiling point will be retained in the liquid phase longer. Oh, the components of the mixture eluted at different times are measured with the help of thermal conductivity. It's called thermal conductivity or flame ionization. So what is this method? Gas, liquid. Why it's not detailed? So the illusion time is characteristic and is used. The illusion time is used for identification. What is used for identification? The illusion time is characteristic. A schematic diagram is shown in 48.2c. So this gas liquid hydrogen inert gas cylinder. Inert gas is what you have a syringe of an injection port. You have a hydrogen column. There's a flame ionization detector. This is the column. This is the heating of the chamber. This is recorded and baap. Now detail. Advancements now coming to HPLC. HPLC, high pressure performance. So we have advancements, high pressure liquid chromatography, HPLC. The modern state of okay, HPLC is high pressure liquid chromatography. The modern state of the art of instruments use high pressure pump to pump the mobile phase through a tightly packed column and as high you're pumping mobile phase through a tightly through a tightly packed column, you're pumping the mobile phase. It's called high pressure. Since the detectors in the UV absorptiometers, so they are ultraviolet absorptiometers, and they're used to pump. High pressure performance liquid chromatography, since the detectors in the instrument are ultraviolet absorptiometers. The purified fractions can be recovered. The purified fractions can be recovered because there are UV absorptiometers. There are UV absorptiometers, and from that we can recover the purified fractions. This instruments enjoy the advantage of high speed, resolution, and versatility. Epinephrine, norepinephrine, adrenocorticotropic hormone, even for the vitamin like vitamin A, calcitriol. So vitamins like vitamin A, calcitriol, and for estimation of hormones like epinephrine, norepinephrine, and drugs like uh, phenytoin and phenobarbital, LSD, AZT. So AZT, LSD, azithromycin, LSD, phenobarbital, and phenytoin, and even metabolites like metanephrine. Oh God, I should have left space. How will I add points? अरे यार, damn. Okay, I caught up. ठीक है, Chatterjee, Rana, Shinde, say done. I guess it's done. This no. The table is left. The table is left. To not forget the table. It's called column chromatography. Elute. This is a place that reserves for TLC chamber sample spot solvent. This we saw gas liquid chromatography. Gas liquid chromatography. This is the paper electrophoresis system. Not interested. Now coming to solid support. The solid support in paper chromatography is paper. Stationary phase is the Wattman paper 1 or 3, and a diethyl amino ethyl cellulose DEAE or CM cellulose. In what? In paper chromatography, we have diethyl amino ethyl cellulose or DEAE. CM cellulose. What is CM cellulose? So for paper chromatography, we either use DEAE cellulose, CM cellulose, or Wattman filter paper 1 or Wattman filter paper 3. And that's based on the pore size. Wattman filter paper 1 and paper 3 is based on pore size, and CM cellulose. CM cellulose. Let me check this CM cellulose. Carboxymethyl. Oh, crazy. Carboxymethyl cellulose. So you use either carboxymethyl cellulose or you use diethyl amino ethyl cellulose. Am I right? DEAE. DEAE. Diethyl amino ethyl cellulose. Cellulose. Diethyl amino ethyl cellulose. Diethyl amino ethyl cellulose. अरे यार, fast. Yeah, so actually, when a call comes, then like my phone is the camera, na? So then it just blurs it. Yes, thank you. I will get water, and this time I will get it in a steel container. Thank you, Aditya. I'll just get. Okay. Hmm. I finished chromatography. Now I'm doing the table. I'm doing the table. Paper chromatography, cotton film, diethyl amylethyl, cellulose, carboxymethyl, cellulose. Both are used in paper chromatography. In that you have a solvent system. Oh God, it's such a nice table. अरे यार क्या करूँ प्रिंट आउट दूँ क्या काउंट नहीं what do you feel about ethyl acetate pyridine हाँ I think I'll take it's worth it प्रिंट आउट ही लेता save just come back Okay. Couldn't get the steel bottle. That's. I think we have it. I'll search. Hmm. Got the print. Stick it. Each other faster. Hmm. Let's go. Stick this. Hmm. So we have paper, which is based on Waterman filter paper. The solvent system. You have ethyl ammonium, ethyl acetate, pyridine, and water in the ratio 2:1:1. In paper, ethyl acetate, pyridine, and water in the ratio 2:1:1. Ethyl acetate, pyridine, and water in the ratio 2:1:1. Ethyl acetate, paper, and water in the ratio 2:1:1. Now there is thin layer chromatography. Thin layer chromatography, there's glass, there's silica gel, alumina, kiselgur. Silica gel, alumina, and kiselgur are used as the supports, that is, as the stationary phases. Kiselgur, silica gel, and alumina. Kiselgur, silica gel, and alumina are used as the stationary phase in अपना thin layer chromatography. Thin layer chromatography. Kiselgur, alumina, and silica. So there's Kieselgur, there's alumina, correct. Kieselgur and alumina and silica gel, which is same thing basically. Kieselgur, alumina and silica gel. Kieselgur alumina is the station. The you have solvent system, a mixture of organic solvents and various additives like chloroform, methanol, and acetic acid. इसमें you have a differential absorption and partition coefficients of the station components between the stationary phase and the mobile phase. Differential absorption and partition coefficients of the components between the stationary and mobile phase, that is phospholipids and pigments. So TLC is used for phospholipids and pigments, and paper is used for amino acids and sugars. TLC is for phospholipids and pigments. Now coming to column chromatography. Mm, Third type is column. You have gel filtration, ion exchange, affinity, adsorption, and gas liquid. Gel filtration, we have a glass column, Cephad X, that is G10 to G200, Cefacryl, that is polyacrylamide, where the base used is polyacrylamide, Cephad X is dextrins, and biogel, agarose, macro, micro, reticular gel. In gel filtration, you have Cephad X, micro agarose, macro agarose, macro reticular gel, agarose, biogel, cefacryl. The mobile phase are buffers or solvents, differential potential molecules inversely related to their size. Entry into the pores of the gel, correct. So Cephadex, this is called gel filtration. So gels have pores, and usme the smaller molecules will go right through and the larger molecules will not go through. So it is based on the size, inversely proportional to the size. Now coming to ion exchange, that is glass or metallic column. That is polymeric cellulose derivatives. AE amino ethyl diethyl amino ethyl cellulose, carboxymethyl cellulose, or cellulose P. Cellulose P. E10. Mm. Ion exchange, differential retention due to the interaction of the ionic resin. Now coming to ion exchange, that is glass or metal column. Cation anion exchange with polymeric cellulose, that is buffer with the pH gradient. Differential retention due to interaction of ionic resin with the charge of the molecule. The net charge is dependent on the pK and the pK of the molecule. Affinity glass column. Ligand is mobilized on the matrix such as agarose, sepharose, or cellulose. Agarose, sepharose, cellulose. Deforming buffer carrying specific molecules that interact with substances. Deforming buffer is used in affinity. Specific and reversible interaction between two biologically active moieties, enzyme substrate inhibitor cofactor, antigen antibody hormone receptor. Hormone receptor, enzyme substrate, inhibitor cofactor. It's a reversible interaction between enzyme and substrate. Mm, Antigen antibody adsorption, glass column, adsorption silica gel, magnesium silicate, activated charcoal. You can use silica gel, magnesium silicate. You can also use activated charcoal, activated charcoal, silica gel, magnesium silicate, activation charcoal, solving the hexane, CCl4, benzene, toluene, acetic acid, water, methanol. This is adsorption. Hexane, CCl4, benzene, toluene, acetic acid, hexane, CCl4, benzene, toluene. Van der Waals interactions of the stationary phase. Van der Waals interaction with the stationary phase. Now, gas, liquid, metallic, glass, coil, column. Inert diatomaceous earth in gas, liquid, porous, polymer, or glass beads. Inert gas like nitrogen, helium, or argon detection of cold dangerous substances, drugs, ethanol, and fatty acids are done with the help of gas, liquid chromatography. Done. Right, done. Done. Yeah, I was supposed to do something else today. याद ही नहीं आ रहा यार. Just a second. Mikhail Twist definition is a technique for separating a mixture into component. Yes. It's a term coined by Twist. It's a technique for separating the mixture into the components in order to analyze, identify, verify, and quantify the component. So differences in the migration rate as the solution mixture passed over the stationary phase is a physical process whereby components of sample mixture are separated by the differential distribution between the stationary and the mobile phase. Liquid chromatography and gas chromatography. ये क्या है? Liquid and gas. Liquid chromatography is divided into flat chromatography and column chromatography. Flat chromatography and column chromatography. Mm, liquid and gas. Liquid is divided as flat and column. Flat is paper and thin layer chromatography. Liquid, liquid, liquid gas. Thin layer chromatography is liquid solid. Ascending, descending, circular, and two dimensional. Paper chromatography is ascending, descending, circular, and two dimensional. Column chromatography is open column and high performance liquid chromatography. Open column is partition, adsorption, ion exchange, and gel filtration and affinity. Paper Wattman's filter 1 on 3 cellulose, that is water adsorbed plus acetic acid on it. Solvent system organic solvent plus water plus additives, butanol, acetic acid, water, non-polar, mobile phase, and the stationary phase. Ethyl acetate, pyridine, and water. Separation of amino acids. What is this? Paper chromatography. Ethyl acetate, pyridine, water, 2 is to 1 is to 1. Ethyl acid, separation of sugars. Ethyl acetate, pyridine, and water is used for separation and of sugars. Two separation of sugars, that is 2 is to 1 is to 1. 2 is to 1 is to 1. Ethyl acetate, pyridine, water. Ethyl acetate, pyridine, and water is 2 is to 1 is to 1 for separation of sugars. Separation of sugars is 2 is to 1 is to 1. Now coming to principal differential partition coefficient of components between mobile and stationary phase. The uses are detection of amino acid sugar pigments clinically in identifying amino acids like cystinuria, phenylketonuria. Oh, okay. There are four types: ascending, descending, circular, and 2D. So this is ascending. This is the cotton thread. This is the clip solvent front, filter paper, solvent tank, spotting line, direction of solvent flow, trough, solvent placed, spotting line, filter paper, solvent front, direction of sun for download. This is circular filter paper, original spot of the mixture, whisk of paper cut to dip the solvent, petri dish, sample, weak solvent fatigue. Dimensions on burn paper 90 degree and use another solvent. Thin layer. Here you can also use butanol, acetic acid, and water. TLC. It's for separation of phospholipids, mainly thin layer. In thin layer, for ninhydrin you use amino acids, and sulfuric acid is for lipids. Sulfuric acid is for lipids. Different particle absorption, also called ion exchange, separation of neutral lipids and phospholipids, identification of toxic drugs in poisoning cases. Okay. Determination of lecithin sphingomyelin ratio. So in respiratory distress syndrome, you have RDS, which is it should be LS ratio more than 2 in in lecithin sphingomyelin ratio, and this is, if we check the RF, 0.8 is first cholesterol esters. So the most mobile are cholesterol esters, then TAG, then free fatty acids, then cholesterol, then 1,3 DAG, 1,2 DAG, diacylglycerol, then monoacylglycerol. Phospholipids are very immobile. Okay, sphingomyelin. So phospholipids are moving very less, but the cholesterol esters are moving the most. Cholesterol esters and phospholipids. ठीक है, इतना भी important नहीं है. इसमें, oh God, wrote it in the wrong place. Kisilgur alumina silica. Column chromatography is gel filtration. Gel filtration mixture. So, so let's take a break. I'll just read the previous chats as well. It's 8:30. Waves is a, how do I, okay, so Moana is asking waves kaise karna chahiye. Waves is a very, yeah, correct, Kriti, yeah, very, it's a more theoretical, it's a very theoretical topic, and also it's very formula based, so both. So if you do the theory properly, if you just know the basic theory properly, and if you can correlate with the formulae, that's more than enough. There's not much concept per se, and yeah, once you know oscillate, because there is a lot of concept, but in NEET itna nahi aata. But if you connect it with oscillation, that'll really help. But more so, do the NCRT also properly. Watching my uncle growing up studying that neurosurgeon thing is why I decided not to take bio. Lol, hectic it is. I think you should write in your description. Yes, I read that. Doesn't do 12 hours anymore. Who's Dhwanit? Oh, he's another streamer. Okay. Hi, Manoj. How many people from our college, from your college, are going to write USMLE or PLAB? Honestly, everyone's saying like not decided. No one is sure. Some people are like very sure that they want to go abroad, but very few are like sure they want to go abroad. Everyone's like taking it. I'm very sure that I don't want to go. There are many people who are sure that they don't want to go also. Mostly people, mostly from KM, not that much, not that many people are, like want to go abroad. But honestly, it's the best, one of the best colleges. Of course, aims to have, but it's one of the well-known colleges abroad. Actually, like when they see KM, they're like happy. The US ka when they see the college, so it's the only known college per se in one of the in of course other than the main central institutes. Why did you join SET, GSMC and KM, and why not Delhi College? मुझे नहीं छोड़ना था, but that's good for him, so we can't really force him. I'm scoring 515 FST. Is it possible to go 680? Don't think only. That's what I like to tell all aspirants. Just work. Don't think. Always be jolly. Yes, we are. Yeah, let's go. Let's start study. Yes. It's the pressure that makes you do all the things in mind. True, true. How to become morning person. I sleep average at 2 a.m. and how to revise. Morning person is just a habit. It's all in your mind. It's a mindset. All please tell the syllabus. Make your LMR. That's oh you have it in 1 week. For Chem you can refer to my LMR that has most points. Physics just keep revising the formula sheets which you made. Adivya. Can you suggest any things to handle anxiety during exams? So what I would do is just meditate before the paper. Don't talk to anyone. Talking makes you only stressed. I still revise till the last minute, so I get confidence till I go in the paper. Then I still always go with the talk to yourself, positive manifestations. Keep telling yourself, "I'll do good. I'll do well. I'll go all in." So keep positive manifesting. That always helps. The trophies are all yours. Yeah. One is my. I'm scoring 650 to 680. Can I score 7? Are you myope? Yeah, yeah, of course. I think -4 or something. How to become a morning person? I told you. Good evening, Shambhavi. Hi, Rida. Hello, Sarthak. Hi, MS. PSM ka journal. Yes, yes. I think Maulik is not there anymore, but I will get my PSM journal. For practice problems, go through over by seeing them do target practice. Effective strategy in less time. Hi, Aditi. मतलब समझा ही नहीं. Hi, Rakhi. Hope your exam was good. Yes, it went well. Guys, I'm gonna give 11 mock tests. Yeah, exam prep. Even I keep exam goal. I keep telling. I have many people have asked me before. I've told in chat also that exam goal is the best for J. I did for JEP vacues a lot. Like it's a great website. Exam goal. It's amazing for all sorts of JEP vacues, and the solutions are also really good. I'm having intense headache. Go to sleep. Just take a nap, yes. How did you revise whole bio in last days of exam? There must be an only resource which one was yours? I listened to audiobooks practically for the last 4 or 5 months continuously. NCRT color coding, but then I focused on weaker topics. I had my dump LMR also, no? How to do hydrocarbon. Yes, Aditi, perfect emoji for this. Who is Molek? He's your friend. Yes, yes, he's my best friend. One of my really close friends. We studied together. We sit together. Yeah, this works. I haven't done laser in a while. This produces a laser. How did your parents react when you told them that you want to start YouTube channel? They, I mean, they didn't say anything. They were like, they didn't understand what YouTube streaming means. They're like, what does it mean? Like, they're like, you've never woken up at 4:30. How on earth are you going to wake up at 4:30? I said, I'll do it. They're like, okay. They said, we'll support you. Nothing. That's it. They were just confused. They still are a bit confused. They're like, what exactly do you mean by a live stream? I'm like, I've given up on explaining. We were told in class not to do any Sunday test topic after Friday. Huh, I know we were also told this, but it's I know it seems so idealistic. It's easier said than done, right? I almost never did it, but I realized in 12th standard I realized that actually that advice is very valuable. So try your best actually. होता नहीं है. I agree. It never happened for me till almost. It basically almost never happened for me, but at least I went to that mindset at the end of it. No, they've seen my streams, Ria, but I've explained also, but then they still get confused. I'm like, ठीक है, then now they're understanding thoda. They're like, okay, now you're also studying better. You're also getting up early. Good, good. We're proud. I'm like, thank you. So they know. I mean, they're like, as long as you're happy, you can do whatever you want. They never put any pressure or anything. They're very essential. Like, do whatever you want. They're very supportive. Aarti done. No, no, I have to do. How are you so consistent? I like studying. It's enjoyable to study. So I enjoy studying. So it's not like a burden. It's easy to study. Wait, you're talking about Dhwanit. I want to see who Dhwanit is. Honestly, I want to learn how people do live streams. I haven't watched enough live streams. I've just been. I just put the camera on this. I should probably. Huh, I should have a timer. That's what everyone says that I should have a timer, which probably makes sense. Oh damn, Dhwanit live. What is his name? Dhwanit Bani, okay. Are you vegetarian or non-veg? Yeah, I am vegetarian. My parents are so happy to see me like a zombie in the morning. Even I love studying. When I don't score, I get demotivated. That's okay, Ria. Don't ever put emotions in a test. That's what I always say. Never put emotions. When you put emotions, then that really sort of like makes things suck. Like when you put emotions, because then if you get like less marks, then you get demotivated. If you get more marks, then you get too much. This so now just be neutral about everything, and it's okay to score less. The final exam matters. Are you doing puja every day? No, no, puja I don't do every day, but I do daily darshan and daily aarti. I try to do. We do it at home. My mom does daily puja abhishek that she does in the morning, but I mean, I have college that time, so but I try to do darshan and almost every day. In 11th standard, I has to go to the temple also every day. 12th, May I don't know why I stopped. I mean, I didn't stop. I used to still go, but reduced because I mean my studying frequency increased. So, are you religious? Yes, very religious. I mean, you can make out I am very religious. Generally, very religious. I like being religious. It's fun being religious. It just keeps you grounded. It keeps you happy. It keeps you calm. It makes sure you don't do any. It prevents any vices. It keeps you. It keeps your mindset good. It helps you in studies also. There's so many things generally. I thought that. Yes. Chal, I think we can continue now. Audiobook plus reading only lines by yourself. Chalega. I made a dump LMR also, where you studied new families. Our coaching made it given a nice comparative table chart. But ultimately, where I finally studied is I made my own notes. Really beautiful notes. Actually, my friend made notes and I wrote on top of them. What type of meditation do you do? I don't do meditation per se. Like I'll just okay, if like say I have an exam and like or say I'm going for my NEET exam, so I'll just sit. I'll just like take deep breaths. Like I won't. I'll shut off all the noise around me. This also really helps. This seems like it seems like irrelevant, but when there's a lot of noise, not doing this really helps. Just do this. Press, push out. Press. It's like pew, pew, pew. Like you'll hear this sound, and then it shuts off. Like it makes you disconnected from the noise around you. So you do this and go like it really helps. That one thing I use. Then meditate a lot, and I say mainly I say my religious shloks. So that really helps. I have my test in 3 days. My plan is to give maximum test. Make LMR, is it a good plan? Which coaching I was in? CCPT. Chal. Now I'll continue with this chromatography. Okay. Oh god, I have to sleep now. I don't want to sleep so early. I'll have to sleep in a bit. आज stream कब तक है 9 o'clock. I really have to compensate sleep. Hi Ria, but I have really slept very less. I keep saying that, but I don't do anything about it. Today I will sleep early. Get up at 4:30 a.m. So then I think I'll sleep only now. Let's sleep. LMR is last minute revision. Short notes. Should I? I think I'll end stream and I'll sleep today. I'll sleep early. So chalo, I'll end now. Good night. Moana, nice DP. 720. I like that. That is a good manifestation. Two Rias, you'll get confused. Yes, there's the Ria. Yeah, two Ria. Yes. I think there was another Ria also. I thought you forgot stream. Bye. Good night. I really want to make a video on like an entire journey of like an aspirant, and I have like a great plan for it, but I'm not able to get time for it. I know it'll be like a really, really great video. It'll have like everything, like the entire 2 years, like how to go about mental health, how to go about emotional health, how to manage coaching, boards, then like studies and like socializing, non-academics, academics, how should be the strategy, mindset, what of course books and all that. So everyone says this is really more of a journey, like how an ideal journey would look like to crack any competitive exam. So I want to make that like detailed, like a very detailed video, but then I'm not getting time only. I mean, I should make time. Yeah, personal touch only. It'll be all personal touch and all the things that it'll have every strategy and every sort of system. In a way, it'll be more of systems. What systems I use, like basic, simple things. Like see how I, spiral bind my books. I did that from my NEET also, or how I have color codings for all my books, or for all my highlighters, or how I made LMRs, everything. Just generally, it's like a very detailed video, but it's on my mind, and it'll be very raw, like no editing and all, just plain facts and plain guidance. So I will definitely try that. Even I have color coded highlighter. Good, good. I make sure, yeah, yeah, you should sleep 6 hours. Make it in sequence. True, true. I'll put those like those things are then niche. Like this section is for this section is for this. Yeah, yeah, raw but in sequence. Understood. No, I don't think there's an ink for highlighter. I just throw them away. No, it should be refillable. I don't know why it's not. Or is there? I don't know. I don't use the refill. Neglect burnouts during last month of NEET. I've already said this. Like I never refer to the video. True, true. Everything is answered. That video actually has a lot of stuff, but it wasn't that. It was random. It was great, but it was quite random. So I want to make, and that was not like covering everything. That was more so for the last 2 months because I've taken an online lecture for like it was like 160 200 people. So just I taken 160 170 people. So I just taken like how to go about the last 2 3 months. Yellow color was natural. Chalo. I was thinking I should make daily shots of the streams, but that'll be too much. I feel that'll be excessive and that will dilute the content. Like live doesn't like dilute the content because it goes separately, but then making shots of the lives that will be thoda extra. I can make a separate YouTube channel and make that. I don't know. That's but my main channel I don't want to dilute with random like not random but like shots every day of this. I'll rather have yeah, I won't do daily. I can do like once every 50 days or one, like a long video, like reflecting on the last 50 days or reflecting on the last 100 days of waking up at 4:30 or how waking up at 4:30 is changed man. Improve the thumbnail, that'll be more than enough. True, true. I have to work on thumbnail, I have to work. And I'll probably put a timer also on screen then people ask you when are you going to take a break and that'll be much better. Like not clutter the screen as such. Just timing. How do you revise in the last months? Only 1 day interval to revise fast. LMR, you can again watch that video like Ria said. It will help in inculcating a good healthy study community. True. Stream timetable. No, like see evening streams I don't have a timetable, not really. It's just whenever possible. And morning to every day hey like 4:30. Oh like you're saying no just a timer. Date ये वो makes the screen weird and bhara bhara. True, true. Yeah, just a time. Even I don't want to like clutter the screen. Like there are people put like random stuff now. 4:30 a.m. That is also not fixed per se, but usually 2 hours on an average. I've always been a morning person. I don't like the night time for anything. Just I prefer sleeping before 10. Not that I've always slept at this time, but I prefer being a morning. अरे भाई क्या room tour? I've shown you all the room. It's just books, more books, and that's it. And just a wall, just a nice little wall. That's it. This stream is like we're actually group studying, adding many stuff and make it true. True. हो गया room tour सार्थक. And पीछे bathroom behind this, like that is the bathroom. Bye. See you. Good night. Okay, I'm ending. I'm ending. I love this community. Nice, nice. I'm glad. Even I love this community. But nice DP, Moana. I appreciate the DP. I love manifestation. Cha. Sarthak 4:30 is also silent. Okay, okay, chal. Bye. But it messes up with your body clock. No?